your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the bold 3 set for the free Dark Matter Ja Morant, as well as, Nic Claxton highlighting how to get him, how long it takes for Ja Morant, and if it is ultimately worth your time. Now, as we dive into this, guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button on the road towards 130,000 subscribers. I feel like with the recent bold set, it normally takes 3 to 4 hours, and I feel like Ja Morant is going to be about the same. So, is it worth that? Again, it's totally up to you. Probably not worth it, but again, if you want to grind it, I'm not going to be the one to sit here and tell you you can't grind it. So, let's break it down one challenge at a time. 25 blocks with centers over multiple games. 40 dunks with small forwards over multiple games. Win 10 triple threat offline games using 3 76ers players. So honestly, you could combine all of these things in triple threat offline. I mean, you could. I'm not saying that's the best method, but you could to get those done. Make 53 pointers over multiple limited games. I know some people are upset about this challenge. For me, though, it's like, I get it. If you don't want to go into unlimited, that's annoying. But it's really not that bad, not that hard, and you might, I won't let my opponent shoot threes, but you might match up against the guy that just lets you trade threes, and if you do that, should be able to get it done super easily, super quickly. Scored 20 points in a game with the Thunder player 10 different times. Again, you can combine that if you want to. Thunder player 10 different times with this. So again, in triple threat offline, you wouldn't be able to get this done, but you'd be able to get this as well as the Thunder 20 points in a game. Could maybe do that in unlimited as well. Win 10 games using 3 Amethyst or higher Grizz players. Again, triple threat offline. Gonna be super easy to do. Make 30 dunks over multi-player games. Again, triple threat online. Unlimited, clutch time, salary cap, can get that done. And then score 40 points in a game with a point guard 8 different times. This is probably the most difficult challenge, and for this challenge, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me, but I think the best method to do that is probably clutch time offline. So what is the method I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to throw a bunch of gold players in here with probably SGA. I think that's probably my best option, SGA here, and knock out the 40 points. You might be able to do it with Austin Reeves, whoever else, but, getting that done. And clutch time offline is probably what I'm going to try to do. And as I do that, guys, maybe I will, I don't know, be able to get some blocks with centers, be able to Thunder 20-point games. Boom, just like that. Use SGA, head into clutch time offline, and guess what? You can combine these two things with SGA and knock those two things out at basically the same time. Yes, clutch time offline is not going to be fun to do that in, but again, you can knock out both of those things at once. And again, really be on your way. So I really do think comboing things up are important. So like for me, what is the first thing I'm going to do? Well, probably try to get the blocks, dunks with small forwards, as well as triple threat offline with 76ers players. So again, I don't know exactly how this is going to work, how well it's going to work, any of those things. But again, I'll probably put Wilt in here, hopefully get some blocks with him. Probably run a gold point guard, 76ers point guard, just because, again, I don't need great cards overall, but maybe like Korkmaz, maybe like even Tyrese Maxey's fine. And then I need to be able to get some dunks with small forwards for the 76ers. So who is that going to be? Well, Iggy obviously would be a decent option. Even the Amy Thad Young could probably get it done, but I'll probably do it with JayCanada. And again, my main goal is just winning games, getting dunks, and then getting some blocks. So I'll just take you guys into a game just to kind of do or know what to expect. Again, if you have any prize balls, definitely use them during these types of games because you're going to get through games super quickly in this type of game. But this is just like the first thing that I'm going to be doing. The one thing that is going to probably take you the most amount of time is the MyTEAM Unlimited threes. Again, for me personally, I'm not that super worried about it because I play Unlimited a lot anyways. And for me, like a lot of times, like my best thing is shooting threes. So like I'm not personally that worried about it, but I do know like that is probably a concern for some people, and I do get it, and it's kind of an understandable like worry for them. Like again, I'm not necessarily that worried about it, but if like it's something like you guys aren't super excited about, I get it. Like I totally understand why people wouldn't be excited about that. But even the 25 blocks, like even if you don't want to focus on it, like it's not necessarily my main focus. It is something I do want to get done, but that's something like if you could just chip away at it, one block at a time, it is going to be done before you know it. Even this type of matchup with Sam Merrill, I should be able to get some blocks with Wilt Chamberlain. Obviously, he isn't showing off his stuff right now, but again, it shouldn't be super difficult to get done. And again, once I get my dunks done with the small forwards, then I'll even be able to do more and more things in this type of game. But I do want to showcase how I play triple threat because I mean, a lot of people wonder, Ty, how do you get challenged? How do you, how do you, grind these types of challenges? And I want to show you guys myself how I personally go about grinding them. Obviously, right now, I'm not getting any blocks, so it's not necessarily going as well as I wanted. But you guys are seeing the dunks with Iggy are going at least relatively well thus far. And even like Rupert right here, like I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but I should be able to get blocks at a super high level against a guy like him. And don't be scared to take the transition 3 once in a while, because again, it's not like I've got to dunk the ball every single opportunity I get. So that's just kind of my focus right now and kind of how I am attacking this. Again, just chip away at it. Don't feel like you've got to get it all done in one day. Don't feel like, oh, if you are behind the 8 ball or at work right now, it's that big of a deal. I don't necessarily think Ja is worth the grind. I do want to kind of clarify that. I don't necessarily think Ja by himself is worth it. Now, one thing that I always talk about and always will say is you are going to make MT. You're going to level up in these specific game modes. It's not like you're grinding this just for Ja. You are going to get some things done along the way, which, again, I do think is important to talk about, and I do think is important when you are grinding, challenges in general. What else do you get with it, right? You get Ja. I think Claxton is really good, so, that's kind of why I'm really worried about the blocks right now is because I want to get Claxton, first and foremost to do a gameplay with it. Show you guys what that card truly does get into, but that's just kind of what's on my mind as I am grinding this, that I'm not just grinding for one player. I'm grinding for 2 players, as well as MT while playing the game, as well as leveling up as well. So again, I don't necessarily think Ja is worth it, especially if you don't like playing unlimited. It's one of those things like that unlimited grind is going to be something that a lot of people are not excited about. And I get it. So if you're not excited about it, don't feel obligated to sit through MyTEAM Unlimited to get Ja Morant. Again, if you don't want to get Ja Morant, don't feel the need like you have to, because you don't. Like, Ja Morant is not a game changer type of player. He's like a fun, exciting card to probably play with, but there's nothing about him that is like next level good. But after this game, I'll show you guys kind of the progress we've made, how long it's going to take me to finish everything else. But you guys can see Big Wilt getting more and more blocks right here. Again, I'll just get him the easy bucket. Not that it really matters right now, but chipping away at the blocks, chipping away at the dunks, getting, the wins with 76ers players, I do believe, which is another challenge. Just slowly starting the grind. Again, these are long grinds. It always takes me longer than I even initially think. So I'm saying I'm putting it at 3 hours for obviously to get the card, but who knows? It might even take you a little longer than that. But you guys are seeing my Wilt Chamberlain going crazy right now, getting me 5 blocks and just our first game, which is awesome because, again, I want Nic Claxton sooner rather than later. You guys can see, basically 2 wins away from 5,000 extra MT. After every win, you're guaranteed some MT, 400 MT for 1 win. Is super important. Is super important here. So as you do grind this, you're gonna notice your MT go way up. You're gonna add a lot of players to your squad, and you're just gonna slowly, just get stuff done that you are wanting to get done. So am I gonna get Ja Morant on this account? I am. Do I recommend you guys getting him? Again, that's in my opinion a separate type of challenge for you guys if you want to get him or not. But again, my main goal, get Nic Claxton first, take Nic Claxton into MyTEAM Unlimited, do the gameplay with Claxton, and as I do the gameplay with Claxton, maybe, get some dunks, get some threes, just get a lot of those things done. But that's just kind of my plan of attack. So back into triple threat offline for me, combining these dunks with the wins, with the blocks. That's where I'm at right now. Let me know your thoughts on Ja Morant down below in the comments. Are you guys going for him, grinding for him, or not? I do think it's going to be about a 3-hour grind. Not super difficult. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.